Hey everybody, this is Chris, and this is just my little introduction video of my first flights with the DJI FPV and introducing it to my channel. So welcome to my channel. First, let me just tell you, in the very beginning when they announced this and then we were going through all the leaks and all that kind of stuff, I was totally turned off by this quad. I wasn't going to purchase this quad. And that's mainly because I was thinking totally freestyle at first. And then knowing that it was going to be DJI expensive, I wasn't going to jump into that with freestyle. I would have been going into something much cheaper to start out freestyle. But then all of a sudden you start reading up on some of the things said about it by influencers. You watch these influencers on YouTube, and these are really big influencers that we all know. They're all channels we know. None of them need to be mentioned, but they were so stuck on that word freestyle and just dogging this thing to death. That was a big turnoff for me. And I was just like, forget it. I pretty much was closed-minded towards it. So then we get closer to the release of it, and then you start seeing more of the actual specs, the guaranteed actual specs that this thing's going to have. And then DJI on their website, the specifications with their little videos and things that they were showing with it, and their sales pitch. And one thing I noticed is at no point, nowhere is DJI throwing or forcing the word freestyle at me. So then learning more and more about the quad just before release date, I realized, you know what, this kind of would be more of something right in the middle for me. This would kind of give me the best of both worlds. So on release date, I pulled the trigger, purchased it, took delivery of it 3 days later from Best Buy. And yeah, almost a month later, I'm just getting it on my channel. But it's been so busy with work, family, just things going on. So just getting around to it, but I'm going to just show you at the end of this video, or into my running my mouth, I'm just going to show you my very first flight, and that was shortly after I got it. I flew 3 batteries, so I'll just take cuts. I've already made the cuts. I'll take those cuts, put them out. I was going to shuffle them all up, but I decided to go ahead and leave them in the order as my day progressed flying this thing through those 3 batteries on that first day, because you can kind of see my confidence build. You see me get a little faster, a little more ballsy. You see one close call with a tree. I did not crash, but I was so lucky. I was extremely close to it. What I was trying to do didn't work out, and honestly, I don't know exactly what I was trying to do. You'll see in the video. You can kind of tell I was just trying to come and whoop around myself and have it come to a complete stop, but that over travel, had I been in just normal mode, I would have been okay. But sports mode's a little bit different. It's it will steer and go different than your normal mode does. Manual mode now, I did dabble in that. You're not going to see it in the video. It's not even close enough good to show you. Not even close enough good as a beginner's point to show you. I really didn't get into it that long. I was smart enough to know, Chris, get out of it. Don't do it. Not yet. You're not ready. So my advice to anybody, the only advice I'm going to give you, 2 pieces of advice. As a beginner, make sure you do the virtual reality. You practice with just your controller and your goggles, not your $1,400 or $1,200 drone. The drone's not $1,200. The whole package is, but save your precious drone away from the crashes by practice. Get used to the feel of the controller in a freestyle state, manual flight. And don't dive into that type of flight with your quad until you are pretty smooth with it. So that in good at changing the rates. There's some good ones out there who have done some rates, and one of them who seems to be more geared towards beginners is FPV Unlocked. And I've written all his rates down, and I've noticed in Facebook groups a lot of people are sharing the link to his video. They seem to like his rates as beginners. So go check out FPV Unlocked, and then he's got a video where he shows factory stock settings and then his settings to show you his rates and the difference, how it responds. So that brings me on to the the subscriptions that I've subscribed to on YouTube just because of this quad right here. Some of them I was already into, but FPV Unlocked, that was one that I didn't know about. Small channel, but he comes to us as a kind of a beginner's point, and those are the channels that I've actually gotten the most out of. These small guys that have popped up that I've never heard of before, and they're giving me stuff where they get it, they understand the quad, they know what DJI has made here, they know what this is in front of us. They're not using that word, it should be a freestyle, it's not a freestyle. Not hung up on how fragile it is. We all know it's extremely fragile. Just helping you out as a beginner. So go check out his channel. The other one doesn't need any type of recommendation because anybody that's watching this video, I know you know this person, but that's Joshua Bardwell. I really like his channel. I've known about Joshua, but anything with freestyle or anything like that, I was never really interested before. He was doing stuff with this, and the thing I really like about Joshua is, aside from his knowledge and understanding exactly what this is and how he presents it, his mannerism, just the way he comes across, he's just very comfortable to watch. He grasps my attention. I end up watching pretty much the whole video of everything he puts out on this quad. So Joshua Bardwell's been a very, very good influencer for me with this quad. I've enjoyed and appreciate his channel. So check out his, if you're on the fence about buying this, or if you just bought it and you want some really good information, go to his channel as well. Anybody watching this video is probably somebody who is a beginner or on the fence about buying it. I don't see anybody up in the high level of freestyle professional really watching this video. So this is what I'm recommending to you, is channels that are good for the beginner type level that I've stumbled upon or that I've already known about and just paid more interest towards. The other one, of course, is Captain Drone. We all know Captain Drone, love Captain Drone. His energy, his professionalism. Him and Joshua both are ones that whatever they say, they show you. So it's no BS of, hey, this is the way it is, but nobody's proving it or backing it up like a lot of these other influencers do. A lot of them tend to like to just do the live talk shows and talk about it, but not show you it or walk the walk. So this is why I like these type channels. They didn't fall into that live world where everything is live and they're just talking. So those two channels are great. They back up what they say with video, and you actually see what they're talking about and see that they know what they're talking about. The other ones, I wish I would have wrote all these down. Kazi Drone and Drone Supremacy. Those are two that I never ever watched a video on, never subscribed to their channels. Didn't even know about Kazi Drone, but I subscribe to these two channels. These are also channels that they have this, and I've enjoyed their content. So that's my advice to you guys. Use the simulator app. Check those channels out. Stay with me on my channel. Watch me go through my journey. Watch me grow and see what I do with this guy. Watch me grow in my flights with this. And it should be a journey at that. I know that there's going to be a crash on it. I'll get too confident and I'll push it. And you'll see in my videos from this right here after I'm done talking, I do get gradually a little more confident. And like I said, there is a close call. One more last piece of advice I would tell you is this damn thing right here. Don't forget to take it with you. Twice I've gone out, and I've gone out a fairly decent distance, and then I get there and I realize I don't have this with me. I charge it in a different location, so then I forget to grab it. So now I've stopped doing that. I charge everything in the same spot. So when I pick up my batteries, I see this and I pick it up too. I don't have a case made exactly for this. I made it myself. The spot where I keep this isn't something that jumps out at me and says, hey, there's a missing piece of the puzzle. So it really sucks when you get out on location and you do not have this with you. It's kind of like forgetting the antennas. If you have your antennas off your goggles and you've forgotten your antennas, you don't want to fly that way. So this right here won't let you fly at all because you need it to power up the goggles. So that's my third piece of advice. Don't forget the little power bank. And yeah, that's it. So really, I just wanted to introduce this to you, tell you I am totally a beginner at this. I purchased this because it's kind of the best of both worlds for me. It gives me that break when I need it, when I just want to hit that panic button, if you want to call it that, and just stop, breathe. Because I'm not that type of flyer yet, but I know that when it gets intense, there's going to be times where I just want to hit that button and take a break. So that's where I am, total beginner at this point. You're going to see that in my flights from this video right here. And then hopefully I'll grow and you can come along with me. And the only other thing I can say is I do not like obstacle avoidance on this quad whatsoever. If you put it into manual mode, or you have the obstacle avoidance in the front here, and you're in manual mode, which is still a fairly good speed, and it overcompensates. It needs to compensate for that speed. So it needs to detect soon enough to where it can slow down. It will not stop you from crashing, but it's going to slow down pretty hard. Feels like it's stopping, and you'll see it in the video where it does it. And I'm not anywhere really near having a crash. I'm passing by things that are like this. We're talking further than what my hand is, but it really was messing up. I wish that we had a setting within the app to adjust the sensitivity of that to where it's still there, but it'll allow me to pass by the things I know that I'm not even anywhere close to hitting. So that's one thing I don't like about this quad that I can say so far. That's really the only thing I don't like about this quad so far, is that obstacle avoidance. I wish that we could just totally adjust that sensitivity. I don't even know that there's a turnoff. I don't think there's a turnoff for it. I know I looked when I first started, but I haven't looked since because I've not been real close to obstacles. I've been trying some different types of flight since then, so it hasn't been a problem. But the video you're going to see now, you'll see where it's a problem. So that's really it. I just wanted to say that and just give you my little introduction. So welcome to my channel, Dji Fpv. And if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. And as always, hit the bell for future content and notification. And we'll catch you on the next videos. Enjoy my very first flights. And take care. Peace and love.